Hello viewers, welcome to Core for Any. If you hear new, hit subscribe buttons and notification bell so you can never miss any our incredible content. Today we need to create here the video for the native iOS codings with the SwiftUI and we need to use here the MWVM architectures we need to use here. Otherwise the MVC structures we need to use here the model view controllers. We need to use here the controller as a view models we need to use here. First of all, we need to create here the today. This is the login screens with the API callings. We need to call here the API. How to call the API inside the native iOS coding. We need to write the functions, post methods, and to call here. Let's start. First of all, we need to create here the new files inside the logins. We need to write down here the new files and to create here the login view. In view now need to create. And first of all we need to write down here the UI to write here to write down here the Z stack and now need to create here inside first of all the copy some settings here paste here set this here and now need to copy another text. Need to put here some backgrounds, so need to copy this here logins and space. Now need to remove this. Now this is the created sears and to set here background colors. Whites need to set here. First of all, need to write down here the tech and create here row. Here the spacers. Now need to click okay. And now need to change for buttons to go assets and to hit the back buttons. Here names, write down here the resizables and to set here the frame. Right. And need to heading drop insert. Then after need to wear the padding as centers. Need to set here methods scale to it. Now these buttons are the display goods here and to write down here the environment variables we need to write here. To write down here the get here modes, write down mode is equal to present mode. Here, then now need to use these modes and to wrap well and to dismiss to close the screen. Back buttons are the done events, and now need to create here which tech write down here space. First of all, you need to set that here. Now need to create here the center logo image bundles and name here. And to set this, just the center logo, color logo, we need to set that and to this logo here. Color logo. Now need to go size and to set here scale to fit, and now need to set here the frame, set here width, here the 40. Now need to set here and to set the spacers here. And after me to set here the text titles and give here the some height space here. Set here. And to space minus set here, get this logo, and then after we to create here the height space, we to here the frames and to specific height as a screen. Write down here the screen width. We need to set here. Then after we to write down here text, set here the login. Now need to set here the fonts, set here the custom font, and to write down here the font size, we need to set it 26, and to set here the foreground color. Primary text. And now need here, and now need them. Max width infinite and to get the alignment. Need to set here the heading. Right. Not with. And to now need to set here the text titles. Need to set here and to secondary text and to set font size 16. Set this text here. At the bottom. Here the 8. Not good. And after need to create here the text fields controllers unit. Heading set here. To heading see. Now for to get here the text fields and to between 1% set here. Now need to write down here the first titles tag and to copy the text here. Now need to set here the placeholder L. Set here the font size. Well, let's set here the text color change first of all. Text title and to font is and to cheers. Now need to develop here the dividers. And now need to here the placeholders. So need to write down here the placeholder. Define here the some txt string. This value not meant to create here the inside the dollars and here new files. Write down here the NVVM Now need to remove these years and to create one by one value we need to put. These controllers are used for the logins. This is the view models, and here the login flow related all informations at this single models. We need to use here the main view model controllers. And these models need to convert into the class, and observable object need to create here for these models. Write down here, change this class observable object to this board years, and to create here the single stones class need to develop here. Write down here share, not every time assign inside the memory mode, assign this one time only. Then after we to write down here the property for the state property to use publishers. This is the state property inside the SwiftUI publishers, and to write down here the HTML here the string tag. Write down another property to write down here the publishers where HT password string that here. Then after we turn the property into publishers using show password that here bool property what's this is at the view model class. We need to use this view model class inside here the suppose into the logins. So this here no needs. Write down here the state object equal to write down where login m is equal to main models. Let's use this here. Otherwise, another way to use here the two way to write this here. Table object need to use here two way to define here. Objects here need to use to write down this. We need to use always here the state object use here. Write down here. Need to this structures here and to pass this value here. The bindings and to write down here. Dollars and login view models and to password. And now need to create here the placeholder text. Need to enter your email address. Need to this here, set this here. Now need to wait this load this UI and need to convert into the common UI. We need to develop here. Now need to get this here. Friends, now need to copy this, create here the common UI, create new files and write down here line text field. Here now need to define here the binding property use here for the text. String after state property where the parts here the title, string equal to set here, and after another state property you need to use it placeholder. String is placeholder. Support need to pass this always. And after that, these titles here, and double quotes value, pass value. Now fix this issue here. This is the preview. Fix me to, and now need to use this property here. Like this. Here. Add the here, and now need to use copy this. Go inside the logins and do this here. That here text. That here the titles, and then after now need this here, and add that here the keyboard types, state, type, keyboard type, by defaults. Now need to put this here type, set here. Not optional. Keyboard. And to page cheers. Right. Now need to go inside and to get here. Right. Dot image. Now need to save these text fields. Now need to create here the password with here. Copy this text, write down here the password field, write down here password and placeholders into that here. Skip type no. And now here's the THT password. Now need to set here property. Now need to create here the buttons for the show and cards. tuple created the view modifiers. Need to write down in the go inside the UI extensions, and to write down here the downs, and to write down here structure, write down here the shirts, write down set here binding property. You need to set here the full value. You need to create the methods, functions, write down contents, set content, done. Functions to now need to set here page view. Snap. Stop. Show. I have to pass here fill is flash. Now need to set here the background colors. Need to here. Now need to use these buttons here. First of all, so need to go inside here logins and down here show the property show show this here. Here okay, now need to set this here and need to set more property passwords, jump definitions, down here state password, passwords, by default set here, then password. Write down at the secure text fields. Here. Now need to see yours. So show password. Maybe you need to put this. Not roots for here. Because you need to set here, to set here by property. Text. Working here, text fields. Some pro. Here. So your fields you need to get here. The property show password. Here. Keyboard type. Now need to here show passwords. Write down passwords. Now need to copy these secure some applications. Here set log and this field. Passwords. Bind this property. here. Now need to test this thing or not. Fix stoppers need to modify text with event or not, so do not give this here events. Write down your stopper set here. Set this here. Problem. Default methods for the true or false. Automatically vice versa value. If you true, then set false. If you set false, then select true. Now need to test here work or not. Inside the login view. And now waiting for the load this UI. Write down here. Icon is wrong, so need to add go buttons. Now need to test here against. Now now need to text fields and set here site to set this text here. Write down and to disable options. Ams height set here. If I set here. And now need to remove your password field here because you separately define here. Now and disable. Now need to save cheers. And now need to test inside your login screen. Now this happens here and need to forget buttons, need to write down titles. Write down forget. question marks and check here the font size inside our that text color primary text is here. Now need to check here the UI, and now need to create here another buttons for the logins button. Develop. Go inside the sign up welcome screen and to done. Write down name int. And after you need to hashtag the text here don't have it and primary and semi-bold, and to create here the another buttons sign up that here the primary up setting, and to convert into the buttons not need now two buttons, that's why not convert to add the buttons, and to give here some bottom padding paste here. Now this UI are the done here. Padding we need to decrease here. Okay, this UI are the created done, and now need to call here the API one by ones. Create here to pull the API callings functions. We need to write down inside the common utility. We need to create the new files to write down here. Scroll flag. And first of all, we need to open the documents, and you can get here API. Go here the codes to select the SwiftUI. Copy this. Use this code here. Suppose to send to class. All this. No, see. This here. Now need to create here the static functions. Now need to create here write down here class functions into down here create here. So write down here the not need to parameters. Create functions parameters now names give it and as dictionary. Then after we to the path string last years and to another that here the token parameters and to by default that here the false. And after we to write down here the with success block. Same as we need to create here the flutter but one. Escape. Which is the block for the success blocks, and to write down here failure block, write down here the API. Escape. Here change it down here the error then void. Now these blocks are the here functions and to write down it. And dispatch methods you need to write down here dispatch but down here send to false need solve. Now need to put this here convert inside the words one by one text fields. First of all need to here coded pass this URL set here path path. Okay, then after we to convert these parameters stitch side and down set this time out. Now need to create the parameters. The also need to get here the remove these shares our own codes set here First of all, write down here parameter data. Write down here suitable data. Write down get picked key to get here parameter all key to setting. Is the code for the get and to define here the parameters. We need to check for count the parameter inside value. Length we need to check, and now need to get this here. Now need to pass this data here. Check here. Okay, then after need to write down here the one for loop. The string here. Okay. Now need to set here the else. Write down here parameter value of key string. And here the parameter data and data format. Down here the percentage. Now need to set here I and blank. Now need to set this years. Okay. This value for first, and now need to set here another's value. This value down here the need to modify. Yeah. 8. Now need to set this here and write down here else parts. Explain science. Now need to I set here. Now need to here. This here. This value. And down here. Here. Names need to pass here. That here. Experiment science. This is the convert here the all parameters into the text. By now need to set this all here. Now need to set here. Now need to execute here the set sessions. Need to set this data here. Rented description. This one thing. Write down it. Also need to check here. Parts to get error. Write down page queue. And since write down here and to write down here the failure blocks. Past here error. And now need to not get these errors and to write down. Yeah. Paste down here. To execute here the else. Get here any error. Now need to get the transmit dictionary. Write down dictionary. Down here dictionary. Package serial channel. Pass this data. Write down check. Now need to options need to pass here. Set here as we need dictionary. That here dispatch queue, success block, success, write down. This is the calls methods we need to. Now we need to create the one class. We need the group class file. Oops. Cheers. Just app name. And after we set here. Node ports we need to see here. This is the base URLs. And now need to create and down here. This here, right down here, the API, and to another structures we need to get here for the key. Right down here, static get message to set static that payload is equal right down payload set here. Yeah, this is the globe class. Need to get here and see. Set this here. Now need to start first. Go inside here. Main view controllers. Model and service call. Right down here. Things functions set the need to down here options. Now need to the functions service call class methods and fastest parameters. Set here 15 password. Set here password. Set here here. Now need to down here response. Dictionary. Set here. Now need to set this here. And down. Go to where. Just use it. Check. I think we need to check here once. Add this here inside the string. That string. Here. That here. Just response. False response. Response. Write down. Property and set. Now show here. Error message. It is here, down here. Now write down this. Property was need to get the block contents to use. That's why I need to use here the cell down here. Now need to get here any errors here. To get here some error message. Write down error. Descriptions set here and to show it screen. Now need to save this here and to all these login buttons extensions inside. Done. Enter. And here now need to search passwords. Now need to set this years, and now need to go inside the login view and alert. Find this property here. Options. Write down text. Group dots. Now to go in the name. Fine. Sorry. Change. Login. Change. Chat here. Dismiss button. What? Text. Okay. Now this is the goods here. Now need to click here the logins buttons. Need to false here the event. We need to write down here the view model objects dot call here the service call logins. Now need to reloading this UI and to test here. Now need to get here, please enter valid email address, and need to configure here the email address. Verification scores need to write down here. Go inside extensions, need to get here new old group common. Write down here inside, create here the new file. Select here shipped, and to write down here the extensions. View extensions. Extension. Now we need to write down here the extensions string. Check here the email address option is valid. Return here full, and to write down expressions, write down here the expressions you can find inside the Googles, and to now need to paste this common. Now need to test l paste equal to write down here the ns prediction. Get the self match section. Now need to return here test self to return here to write down another way to get here the is valid. Set here. Now to extension inside with view models, go is text here. Now need to logins here. Now need to fill response the stock. Need to go in for this. Set first of all need to print this data here. Response text here. D. Now need to go inside the equal set this text and check it. Calls me to side here. Character here Now need to save this. Go inside the login view and to paste this here. Now need to one more property to set inside the text auto capitalization. This first text are the capital get here. This here. Set here. Here. Passwords. Now need to test this API. Paste it and 2 by 6. All this here. Now need to print here the response right. Here and this API calling done is working goods. Now need to set here initialize. By default we need to set here initialize. Shut down still paste password here. Now need to set here and against to by default auto fill and to here and to okay. Invalid user and passwords. This is calling are done, and next video we need to create here the sign up screens and need to call the API. How to create the API and to calls. Today video are the long because we need to write down here the service call class. Next time need to last time need to take here your then to calls against API. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. And everyone have a nice day and goodbye and take care.